Kapadia, welcome to NDTV. Good to see you. Firstly, I just want to tell you that I watched Tenet and I felt so proud every time I saw you on the screen in a Christopher Nolan film. You've made all of us proud. What are you going through?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I still don't believe it. Actually, it feels like a dream.
Right.
It doesn't seem real at all. I mean, how? Why? How? It just doesn't seem real. It still doesn't seem real. Yeah.
Ma'am, that's very humble of you, because after so much body of work, you say this. And also, I read some interview where you said even when you were going for the audition, you thought you won't get this part. Why did you think that?
Honestly, because I thought to myself, the better actors and मुझे थोड़ी ना मिलेगा, चलो बुलाया है, चलते हैं, एक फोटो ले लेंगे नोलन साहब के साथ करने के लिए, तो वो दिमाग में लेके चली गई, प्रेशर भी नहीं था इसलिए, क्योंकि 90% तो नहीं मिलेगा, कोई बात नहीं, but that's how it went. And even when I went there, I was like, he did my audition, and at one point of time he held the camera, and that was a huge moment for me. Whether I get the part or not, it was like, my God, Christopher Nolan is holding the camera and taking my audition. It was huge for me. And then he said, we probably need to break you a little bit more. So I thought, he's just being polite. तो ये सब दिमाग में लेके तो मैं भी वहाँ बैठ के कह रही थी, सर मैंने एक और एक्ट्रेस का नाम लिया है और उसका ये लोग टेस्ट नहीं ले रहे, मेरी बात नहीं सुन रहे हैं आप, सर इनको बोलिए परफेक्ट फॉर दिस रोल। तो मुझ भी हंसने लग गया, ये कैसी बात करते हैं। कहता है एक और हॉलीवुड एक्टर है जो आके ऐसे ही करता है, स्टोरी सुनता है और फिर कहता है कि नहीं, आई थिंक दैट वन विल बी बेटर फॉर दिस पार्ट। So I went home and very happy that I auditioned for him. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. And then when I got the part, then I was terrified.
Right.
I was terrified. Oh my God, how am I going to do this? International, Christopher Nolan, how am I going to pull this one off? Yeah. So there was a lot of anxiety and nervousness and all of that. With the result, I didn't sort of really enjoy the entire process because there was so much tension. And now when I look back, I'm like, God, I'm sorry, it still seems unreal to me. Yeah.
Right. His films, you have to watch a couple of times for it to sink in completely. What was the script like? Because, did the script, how much does one understand by seeing on paper?
That's it, when they locked me up in this trailer, and it's a huge script, so it took me around 4 hours to go through it. And the first 40 pages just flew over my head. I could not comprehend, and I'm an avid reader. So I was like, what's wrong with me here? I mean, I read so much. Why can't I understand this? And then I finished the script, and yet I didn't understand it. I got the gist of it.
Right.
I got the gist of it, but I still didn't understand it, and I didn't know how it would translate on celluloid. Right. So that happened, and then I worked in the film, and then I've seen the film, and I still need to see it twice over. I think I have to see it twice over.
Right.
Because all his subtleties, or the way he layers his script, you can only enjoy and appreciate when you watch it for the second or third time. Like, for instance, the first film that I had seen of his was The Prestige,
right,
which for me was a huge cinematic moment. It completely transports you into his world, and that is cinema for me. So I've seen that 4 times, and believe me, on the 4th time, I realized what the top hats were doing in that particular shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
It takes, because his layering is so beautiful. It's like little pieces of gems thrown all across.
Right.
And then you say, so this is what this was. So that's the beauty of his films.
Sure.
Yeah.
Also I read that, you were only given this for 4 hours in a trailer, but you did manage to take some picture, at least of your lines, so that you could rehearse them, right?
Yes, but I was honest. So I saw the lines and I said, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to remember this. If they just give me other sets, I will collapse.
Right.
So quickly took my photographs, shots of my dialogues and everything. And when returning the script, I was very honest and I told her clearly that, I've taken this. And so he said, no, please delete it. I said, I will not be able to work at all. Because I can't remember my lines, I need it. It's my requirement.
Right.
So he said, we'll give it to you. I said, fair enough. I'll delete it. Delete to kar diya. Picture जब script भी मिल गई, picture जब खत्म हुई तो मैंने उसे कहा देखो next time जब आप delete करोगे ना तो deleted में से जाके delete करना. ये अभी तक है मेरे पास.
I'm sure they really appreciate your honesty, ma'am.
God, I think they think I'm nuts, and that's for sure. But that's all right. I am nuts.
Right. Ma'am, you've worked with so many filmmakers. What is the big difference when you're working with the Christopher Nolan? What is on the sets? What is that different like?
Well, with him, he is so focused. He's so passionate about bringing his story on celluloid, and so much enthusiasm that it just gets into everybody's, literally into their soul. And it's like one man, it's like the whole unit becomes like a one-man army. Right. Just to get what he wants. And you have to put your best. He just sees to it that you put your best, foot forward. And so it's just like, that's the kind of atmosphere. Just getting it over there. And he is, I don't know how he functions because he doesn't move from the set. He's right next to the cameraman. He's there all at that time. He's watching you like a hawk. And he just got it all there. And if your reading is okay, then that's it. That's it. So whatever you want to do before that, you've got to sort of have it all, sort of assimilated, and that's what it is. That's what I did. I just kept reading until it just got into me, and just then performed instinctively. That's it.
Right. Ma'am, when we see Hindi movie actors, a lot of times in Hollywood films, a lot of times they are passing shots. In your case, this is a substantial role. It's an important role. You're majorly a part of the story. Did you know all this, or were you ready to be a part of a Nolan film any which ways?
Any which way, I would have, even if there was a single shot, I would have been part of it. I mean, there's no question. There is no choice. I mean, Nolan, come on.
Right.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
And I'm huge fans. No question.
Yeah. And when you became a part of it, it was big news. We all were very excited. Now people have seen the film. Even your family has seen the film, I'm told. What did they say? What did everyone tell you after watching it?
The kids loved it, absolutely.
Right.
And they were like very upset when in the beginning I said, no, I'm not doing it, and don't push me, and I'm 63, and I don't need to do this now, and you go there and then you blink your eyes and the role is over. These were all the things I put out there because I was like wanting to run away. I was very scared of it, basically. I got over that obstacle, thank God. I would have been so dumb. To sort of sat behind my fears. Thank God I got over that. But they loved it, and Twinkle was like, "Mom, you killed it." But she's not been here for the last couple of months. I haven't seen her, so she's seen the film abroad. But I'm dying to see her and know her reaction. She loved it. Yes,
right.
Very, very happy.
Right. This film also almost didn't release in the cinemas. We are glad it's coming here also in the cinemas. What was on your mind that, this is your Hollywood movie. What if it doesn't make it on the big screen? What if it goes on OTT? Thankfully, it is releasing. We can tell the viewers. Yeah.
You want me to be honest?
Please, always.
So as far as I'm concerned, my deal was over. I had done a Christopher Nolan film. That's really mean. Yes, of course, one would have wanted to have a huge, big release and everything that goes with it. But my Atma was very shant. I was very, very happy. And having said that, I am working and I am on the set with like 60, 70 people on the sets. I'm working now. And of course, you have to be careful. It's like everything else you do. I mean, you can't stop living.
Right.
You have to be careful, and you have to firmly believe that the other one has the virus, and
Right.
you need to be careful to that extent.
Sure.
And then go about your things. And I would love for people to come to the cinema and see it,
Right.
because it is a cinematic experience.
Absolutely.
It's a huge cinematic experience. So that's what I would just tell them, that guys, I know what times are bad, but well, all of us are dealing with it, and all of us are also working. But just be careful, and if you can, please go and see it in the cinemas.
Right. Ma'am, I just have two more questions. One is, every experience teaches you something. What did this experience teach you of filming this?
Never let fear get in the way of your life. That's what it's taught me, yes. Because if I had sort of sat back, and I wouldn't have had this beautiful experience. And it's given me a lot of belief in myself.
Right.
It's given me, it's like an adrenaline shot for me, actually. I want to do a lot more work. I want to do better work. And it's just, at this point and stage in my life and at my age, it's just like a booster. That's what it's done for me. Yeah.
Amazing. My last question, ma'am, is if I take you back on your set of your old film, Sagar or something, and if you are on a set of a Nolan film like Tenet, what is the big difference on these sets? What was the big difference?
Sagar, now you're talking about what? I don't know how many years you're going back. Yeah. But we've come a long way. And I don't think there's any difference between our sets today. And Christopher Nolan said, because our directors and all are also so focused and so organized, and we have our scripts beforehand, and everything, time-wise is absolutely, everything goes is on time, and attention is paid to details. So I think we are running a very good ship ourselves. Yes.
Right. Yeah. Ma'am, you were. We are very grateful to you and really enjoyed watching it once again. So thank you so much for doing this, and thank you so much for this interview. It was lovely chatting with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye.